Real quickly, I just want to make sure that you single moms know that you guys can do everything and anything you put your mind to. Welcome back to Co-Parenting Unplugged, where I talk to you guys a little bit about my co-parenting journey. And hopefully if this reaches some of you guys that are going through the same thing, you feel a little bit less alone. You feel a little bit more understood. Today I was thinking about how inadequate some men are and how you realize that your ex-husband didn't provide the things that you really needed them to provide until you became single. Because here's the thing though, okay? Women, it's not that we can't do something, it's that we don't want to do something. That is literally two different things. So men like to discount us because they think that we just can't physically do something. That's not true. You can learn and do anything you put your mind to, and you will do it, especially when it's for your kids. I'll give you a prime example, okay? Both my kids are both in sports. They both play baseball. I literally know nothing about baseball. I am not interested in baseball. I didn't grow up playing sports because my parents were neglectful and didn't put me in anything. But we both agreed to put my kids in baseball because it's something that my ex-husband was interested in. And we agreed that my kids needed a little bit more of some boy energy because they grew up mostly in a female household, which is totally fine. I'm not saying anything bad about that. I just felt like sports teaches them a lot of things about hard work, about ethic, about, meeting new people. In a world that is basically dominated by iPads and stuff like that, it just made sense to kind of put them in an area so that way they can be outside of the house, get them energy out, learn how to get results. Okay, more on that later. Okay, my son's first season, okay, I could tell that he didn't have a lot of confidence. He wasn't really good at playing the game. He's already a child that's a little bit shy, a little bit antisocial. So I recognized that he needed a confidence boost. So guess what, guys? I found a hitting coach. I put him into hitting lessons. And when summer ball came around, he hit a ball almost every game. Then I started learning how to catch with him. I started working off the tee so I could understand how to teach them better. I started doing grounders with them, just, getting them more confident so that way when they were out in the field, they felt really sure that they could achieve the goal they wanted to achieve. I made time on my day to make sure that my kids were successful. I take them to the batting cage every single week. I play catch with them every single day. And this is a lot coming from a mom that I told you I did not play sports growing up. I learned to do these things for my kids. And guess what? My ex wants to do these things, but he has to be reminded to do these things. Like for the brief time that we were together for a little stint trying to make it work, I had to ask him to go and throw balls to my son. I would remind him that we had a batting cage at 3:30 or something like that. And then that morning I would tell him and remind him and he would forget. And mind you, his family is a baseball family. And then he has the audacity to be like, I'm only into baseball or my kids playing baseball because one of my best friends is playing baseball. I literally forgot the conversation that we had a year ago when we put my kids into baseball for the first time because we basically said that they needed some sort of outlet for their energy and their growth as human beings. At the end of the day, he says these things because he's inadequate. And what makes me really mad is that he doesn't even recognize that the reason why my kids are considered good baseball players is because of me. During the summer, I think that he went to a scrimmage or something and he was just like, oh my gosh, our kid just fielded a ball as shortstop and got somebody out on home when he thought he got a home run. And I was like, yeah, your child's been really working on their throw. I was trying to make sure that he recognized that it's their hard work that has gotten them to this point. And his response back to me was that, well, it's natural because they're naturally talented. No, it's because we work on their skills every single day. We work on it when you are not there. And that's what you have to be concerned about, okay? You shouldn't be concerned about their natural talent. You should be concerned that you're not teaching them anything that's beneficial to their life. Honestly, I'm sorry. This turned into a rant about him, but what I'm trying to tell you, single moms, is that we pick up the slack where dads cannot. You are strong and you will make it through this. For your kids, you can and will be able to do it. Trust me, there is nothing that you cannot do or learn. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure to subscribe. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.